It's a fresh start for both of these clubs. Here we go, week 1 of the NFL preseason. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Starting all the way back in the spring, Mike, there has been months of preparation building up for this very game. And for a lot of the guys on the sideline that have been around for a long time, these preseason games might not feel all that important. But I promise you, to that young guy who's putting an NFL helmet on for the very first time running out of that tunnel, these games go a long way, not only to making this current roster, but trying to make a career out of playing in the NFL.
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Third down, 3 to go. Nix from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And now it's fourth down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Judging by our conversations with the coaches, Mike, I think it's a pretty safe bet. We won't be seeing a lot of this guy. I think what they're trying to do is just get him under center, knock off some of the rust of the offseason, and get him a couple live reps before he starts in week 1. At the end of the day, you just can't replicate this style of live action in practice. So whether you're an established veteran like him or a young quarterback, these reps in the preseason are invaluable. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion.
And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force fourth down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on third down, that number just goes up.
On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Broncos offense ready to see the football for the second time. A first down throw for Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage, or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Bucs offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete. on third down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
Now, fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Nix. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Joe Tryon Shoyinka maneuvering in there to bring his man down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down. Now Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He'll get this out quickly to his left. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense about ready to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing, Nix to the left side, into the hands of Franklin. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the 1st quarter, but that was their 3rd attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to get into a position, Mike, where you feel like you're forcing the guy the ball and forcing your offense to run through. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. It's a 1st down and a gain of 13.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second down and 8. Now Murray keeping it himself. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Trying to set up the screen, but he just had to spike that one. This will be incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Murray. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Ryan Wright now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down throw for Mayfield. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, Murray. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start.
Offense.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This one is brought in by Jarrett. They get 14 on that hookup. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a first down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Baker going to hand it to White. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one.
Offside.
It's second down.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On play action, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw. That is into the hands of McMillan. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Jalen McMillan, the one he was looking for there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
2nd down, Murray. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
On comes the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On the ground, this is White. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Now a 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. That one caught Devon Vele. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. He's going to look for the home run ball.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got him.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Murray now. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Bucs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Moving the tight end right. On second down, Baker. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's into space past the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen McMillan, touchdown Buccaneers. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers extend their advantage to 13-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it.
As we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Back to the left side. Caught by McMillan.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Taking off, he will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down. Here's 3rd and 2. They bring their tight end right. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. He'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them. And it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Play action. It's Murray. He'll let one go down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Third down and 9. Throwing is Baker. This one complete right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. He'll run with White. Powering forward. He's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Mayfield. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes Greg Zuerlein to try the field goal. This a 48-yard attempt. Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Broncos cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bucs offense, running back Rachaad White, ready for this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by McMillan.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. They bring the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Baker to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. On first down, right back to White. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They run on the jet sweep. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Now, movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Broncos offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Murray to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
To throw is Murray.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Broncos bringing out their puncher, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's that man again. Another catch. So we are through 3. EA Sports back for more from the NFL preseason after this. Second down and 3. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
To throw is Mayfield. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. they're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock, and without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They're trying to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run with White. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 50-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw again is Murray. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. It's all gone according to plan here in this preseason opener, and look to finish things strong here in the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's White. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They go play action with Mayfield. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. They'll run with Irving. punt team out, ready to send this one away. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Murray. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
On 3rd and 1, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's going to have a Broncos first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On first down, Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
That's just a big-time play by this quarterback on 4th down. You can see he starts first look cover. Then he goes through his progression. There's nowhere to go with the ball. He can't throw it away, can't take a sack. He quickly decides to turn into a runner, use his legs to pick up the first down, and they're still alive.
He'll run again. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes. 2nd down, Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick, and he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, He can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point,